Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Namaste, my explorers. It is once again fantastic to be with you. It is indeed a beautiful Thursday evening. It is, and I am Leslie Tanner, the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we are going to address something that came up in a phone call last night. One of the more recent explorers brought up a little bit of ignorance about our attitude towards experts and their supposed answers. So tonight, we're getting into it on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And a gorgeous evening it is. It's wonderful to be with you, my explorers. How are you all doing? It is fantastic to be with you. Wonderful to be with you. I am titillated. My nipples are hard as heck, and that is a sign of arousal. For those of you that are confused, I'm aroused to be with all of you, my chickens, my little spring chickens, my children, my soldiers, my child soldiers. Namaste to you, my explorers. It is fantastic. I feel so enthused, so energized, so lucky and thankful I am to get to do this program with you all. And weirdly enough, 2 nights in a row. Already a communal vision. Very exciting. Wandering Robot Studio says, my nipples are just pert, not expert. Namaste. Now that's kind of funny. Maybe expert doesn't mean the highest class of know-it-all egghead dumbass. Maybe it means the opposite of pert, which would be soft and downward. I think. I'm pretty sure about that. I can't read, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Namaste to you, my explorers. Wonderful. Pants O'Clock, fantastic to see you as well. No Rubbers over on kick.com. Creamy Goodness on youtube.com. Fantastic to be with you. It is utterly fantastic to be with you. Larry Picklejar gifting a sub to Sybil. Spectral Sybil. Wonderful. Wonderful. I want. How did it say how many months in a row Sybil's up to? Because I'm going to be honest, I know she's asleep right now, but I don't know if I've seen enough subs, enough support from a fellow Funny Bones. I'm no expert and I have no answer to why I have such a massive wang. And that is from Sidewalk Enforcer. Namaste to you, Sidewalk Enforcer, getting us started on... You said, no, this is exactly what I wanted, exactly what I knew I was getting into, exactly what I needed to be able to lean into tonight. Now, as we get settled in, as we get filed in, I'm going to give a couple minutes for the latecomers to sort of file in and find their seats. Find a comfortable spot with which to discuss and explore tonight. Because tonight, yeah, a seemingly simple topic, certainly a topic we have covered thematically time and time again. But you know what? After that phone call last night, I was reminded that it has been a while. It has been a while since we directly addressed the theme, a theme that is so critical, so integral over here to our work, an experience, a feeling, a mindset that we all shared before we even showed up here. Namaste. Namaste. Aside, are you sure? Namaste. 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 Blessings to you. Blessings to you. How is everyone doing? So while people are filing in, let's go ahead and greet everybody. Let's see what the vibe is like. How's everybody feeling? My throat hurts.
We are not the universe observing itself, no. We are the universe enduring itself, tolerating itself.
From last night, the 3 straight hours, I normally have that night in between to recover, and my throat is not doing good. So we'll see how this goes tonight. This might be a little bit of an abbreviated exploration this evening. Namaste, as much as that pains me. Namaste. And a communal vision from 7th Dragon Ball. How lucky we are to receive this perspective. I'm trying to get my body ready, but my arm is getting tired. I'm trying to get my body ready, but my arm is getting tired. I don't know what that means. If you could go ahead and clear that up for me, I'd really appreciate that, 7th Dragon Ball. Namaste. What's up, Catsup is so pissed off. So pissed off. What's up, Catsup is so pissed off. American, now, listen. You know, and speaking of, faking American Sign Language, you guys remember that that lady that was signing on the news? I think it was in Chicago. Mish, was that in Chicago? That lady that faked sign language, was that in Chicago? Like the news, like they were doing like a city hall conference, she was signing. Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks, Mish. So yeah, just wanted to confirm that. I think it's Chicago, not completely certain about that, but this woman she offered her services as an interpreter of American Sign Language from spoken word to American Sign Language, and was working for the government, signing on TV. Larry Pickle Jar, is tonight's theme based on the expertise of last night's expert that fucked dogs? I think so. I think so. Someone who declared. Well, I knew something was amiss because we were talking to that caller, and there was something about it. There was something about speaking to him that it was checking all the boxes for me as far as a committed explorer is concerned. No idea what that was, but it was ticking all the boxes for a committed explorer. And Fox Capone, namaste to you. Feel that. Feel good. Let's see if we can. Let's switch to the restream. Put that up. See if it works. Now, Fox Capone saying, I'm feeling relaxed, but I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling relaxed, but I'm feeling angry. Namaste to you for that. Now, that's a good place to be. That's a fantastic place to be. Relaxed, meaning uncomfortable, not doing good, suffering, in misery, currently, along with just a general anger, sense of anger. And that is productive, folks. You can't find a more productive cocktail than just misery and resentment. Namaste to you, Fox Capone. Blessings. I am gonna close this line because the topic is toaster. It's because sometimes people call early on in the show and it's weird. Namaste. Of course, Fox. Namaste to you. Now, this lady offered her services. I don't know if you've seen the video. Very funny video. Lady offered her services to the government to interpret news press conferences being delivered by a government official. So a government official would speak verbally, And then somebody would be somebody would be signing around and namaste, that sort of thing. But the thing was, it took them a while to realize that it was completely fucking fake. And it was completely fake. All right, I'm going to go put the other chat back on because the Restream chat's not working for some reason. There. So anyway, she got caught and she was signing. She was doing all sorts of who's it's on weasel, who's a was it's and with her hand, little. I don't know if we have any deaf people watching right now. I certainly can't, sign. I can't even read. Certainly not going to learn how to sign. Actually, I would discourage deaf people from learning how to read. To be perfectly frank with you, to be a Spin City. I miss Spin City. That was a Spin City episode apparently. I had a crush on what's her name back then. That Italian broad. Box Capone, that's fantastic. Wonderful, fantastic. Larry Picklejar with a communal vision. Please come at me with some communal vision. Larry, thank you so much. Moving hands up, down, left, right is cultural appropriation of the deaf. So this sort of stuff, air traffic controllers they're allies of the deaf. Allies of the deaf, namaste. Now, here we go. Let's get into it and open up the line because I absolutely need to hear from you guys. I need to begin a discourse with you all because, as I've said several times, now the theme that we're covering tonight is not new here. Those of you that have been with me, especially you have been with me over a year. Brittany, what? Namaste to you. Blessings and welcome to the program. Officially and formally. Everybody welcome Brittany what to the program. Namaste to you, Brittany. Blessings. I don't think the deaf should learn how to read. I don't think the blind should learn how to read Braille. I think any example of those cursed with the blessing of a disability, a major one of the big ones, have been blessed with the curse of a disability. And as they receive this, they spit in the face of this gift, trying to claw their way out, to establish some sort of functional normalcy. Namaste. Disgusting. I actively work with the disabled in my community to stop reading. Stop reading Braille. Deaf people, stop reading, period. One time I caught a Braille patient of mine, a blind patient of mine, reading Braille, and I knocked it out of their hands. I put on one of those air horns, completely overwhelming for a blind person, and knocked the Braille book out of their hands. They were reading the Bible. Very old woman, to be specific. There could be a strong case that I physically assaulted this woman. And if accused, I would stand trial. I would make my case. No representation. I would own what I did. The closer we are to the animal, the closer we are to the amoeba, to the plant. Running. Oh, I got to give you a quote. I don't know why the quote just disappeared. Hold on. Why do I have to learn some language which makes me exert extra energy? It's their fault. They're disabled. Get your shit together and try harder. Seventh Dragon Ball. Seventh Dragon Ball hitting it out of the park tonight for us. Thank you so much, Seventh Dragon Ball. Blessings to you. Absolutely. Now, let's get you a quote. Let's go ahead and get you a quote. Borealis.
I would be such a strong and resilient handicapped person, but sadly, I may go my whole life without anyone ever knowing that about me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not only am I the greatest gift to the handicapped people in my life that I work with on a personal level, that old woman who I allegedly physically assaulted, her name was Beverly. She requested that I call her Bev. I didn't. Beverly. Glaucoma. And not the kind of interesting kind, scary kind, not pleasant to look at. I told her that. Because you have to know. You have to know. And in addition to that, I have to do this service, which is already a massive burden on me, a massive drain of my resources, to work with you all, my priority, my children. I work with these degenerates in my community, physical community. And not only that, but I have to work with them with the knowledge that I'm staring at the face of some handicapped person, spitting in the face of their gifts, and then knowing that I would be so much better as a handicapped person than them. Now I can hear some of the newer people saying, Leslie, that's disgusting to say out loud. It's not a competition. You don't get a medal for being the best handicapped person. Communal vision from Phil Z. Can't wait to read this perspective. Thanks so much, Phil. Appreciate it. Phil Z says, did Bev have that kind of bad hair that looked like she totes did it herself? I mean, yeah. She couldn't afford someone to do it for her, so she was just blind to doing her hair. Between her freaky eyes and that shitty hair and that kind of just smell of impending death, namaste to Bev. She's no longer with us, so I don't really have to worry about the legal charges on that. Namaste, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that W where I can get it. Namaste. So tonight, in this spirit, now we're opening up ourselves to cover a lot of ground. We're opening ourselves up to cover a lot of ground tonight. Namaste. Because we are visiting, maybe for the first time for some of you, but for others, revisiting a fundamental of the program that you are very familiar with. So familiar, maybe you were familiar with it before you even got here to the program. Something so innate, so inherent in your mindset.
If I played professional football, I'd just be the strongest and fastest person on the field and win every single game.
Thank you so much for the bits, Nidhi. Namaste. Please be offended. Kick. Namaste to you. Good to see you. Please be offended. Bless you. Blessings to you. Now, what we're covering tonight. Some of you may be familiar, some of you may be unfamiliar. But after tonight, I guarantee we will have shaped your mind, given you more energy, changed your relationship to reality, to this society that we live in. Namaste. Because tonight we're covering no experts, no answers. Now, few things run as deep as this theme in the program of explorations. Few things. As I said, many of you may have brought that attitude and mindset here with you. But let's say you're new, right? And you're a little uninitiated into what we do. And you like explorations. You could feel a little bit of the benefits, but you look around you and you're getting lapped. The benefits just aren't clicking for you the way that it's clicking for everyone else that you see participating alongside you in explorations. You might be wondering, what's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? What kind of wrong energy am I bringing to the table? Certainly it's my fault. It is. You're right there. But as you look inward, allow me to give you the missing piece. The sort of fuel injection system of the engine. Namaste. And that is the theme of no experts, no answers. Now, how do we arrive at that? How do we arrive at that? Well, as I put this program together, as I reflected on my entire life, ups, downs, mostly downs, successes, failures, mostly failures, and as I reflected on those things, kneaded that dough, let the dough rise. Kneaded the dough again, let it rise again, over and over and over until a sort of perfection was arrived at in explorations, the explorations you see today. One thing that I learned on this path was the depth to which there are no answers. No objective, purely objective answers out there. People come to me wanting to cure their mental illness. They want more energy. They want to make more money. They want to fuck different. And so I say to you, where are the answers on how to do these things? Namaste, Brittany, what? Blessings to you. Where are the answers to do these things? Can you open up a book? Can you call a hotline? Can you call your parents up? Get them to change your diaper. Namaste. Brittany Watt, thank you so much for those bits. I bless you. I bless you tonight. Namaste to you. But if there are no answers, truly to let the horror of that statement resonate in the core of your heart and mind and body, something that we constantly spend our lives doing here at the program, familiar with this activity we are. But as we do this, what have we discovered? If there are no answers, then, what do we do with the people posing answers? Insisting on the answers, insisting on a framework, insisting on how to think about yourself, your body, your friends, your family, your enemies, and the reality that you very unfortunately are forced to share with all of those people. So in comes the expert. In waddles the expert. Here I come with my little hat and my little clipboard. Here I come. And softly I judge. You know, now there are some experts that come in and it's easy to clock. It's easy to discount. Because they've got their little clipboard, they've got their little glasses, and they've got their little pen, and they make you feel like shit about living your life, living your truth, the truth that you have fought your whole life to find. However, the other expert, the demon in the sheets, the snake in the grass that we must find, are the smug experts, the ones that act all empathetically, your best interest in mind. They might take the time to listen to you. The worst, the most deeply offensive of these experts are my colleagues, unfortunately, in the mental health field, therapists. A more smug, maladjusted, but unconsciously terrified individual of the expert class I don't think I've ever seen. Afraid of their own shadow, unable to see past 6 inches in front of their face. Man, come on, man. Cheer 100, literal gold mine. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Come on, man, like you don't feel it? I guarantee you by the time you get done with this stream tonight, you're going to be feeling me. You're going to be hearing testimonial after testimonial, call after call, discussing how experts have left an indelible mark in their lives. Medical experts. We don't need to go back too far to see the depth of failure of the medical experts. Mental health experts we covered. Environmental experts, they just look down their nose at everyone with their facts. Oh, if only society would listen to me. Unable to affect anything outside of themselves. And overall, as we watch this world decay, prices climb, income falls, the pressure and temperature of this world increasing, the political situation globally deteriorating, we get less and less for more and more of our energy, time, and suffering. And as we watch this undeniable end, who gets to sit on top of their tower? Who gets to tusk people down their nose, acting as if everybody only listened to me? Whose responsibility, ultimately, is the burning of this world? It's the experts. Flaccid, impotent, terrified, and ultimately simply off-putting. Damn every single one of them, across fields, across crafts, across any area in which they can reside. Damn them to hell. Namaste. Literal Goldmine, this is a real shit show, not your show. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about life, bro. Namaste. Yeah, I feel you. Literal Goldmine, I'm going to need you to call up because I think you're feeling me on the right tip, and I'm going to, on my tip, or your tip could be, it's dark. And sometimes if you've ever been in that situation, you don't know whose tip is who, and that's what I would like to figure out. So give me a call in just a moment. So tonight we're talking about no experts, no answers. No experts, no answers. Is there a time in your life that an expert has led you astray? That an expert claiming to have the answers for your life has harmed you or people that you care about? Or simply are you tired of listening to them whine over and over, insisting on their authority, insisting on their framework, while they sit there holding their soft, flaccid cock, staring at you, waiting. Namaste. Let's go ahead and open up the lines. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. We're talking about no experts, no answers. No experts, no answers. Critical part of this. Another aspect to this, and we'll get into it tonight. Another aspect to this is that, and this is perhaps the most difficult aspect of this theme, to be honest with you. Hey, caller, hold on one second. I'm just going to finish a thought.
Sure.
With you. And perhaps, as difficult as it can be to destroy the expert class on the external, we must also take the same vitriol, the same violence, the same disdain to the expert inside. Somewhere inside of you. Some anxious, terrified part of you. Somewhere is holding on to the fact that you somewhere are an expert. And that is absolutely holding you back from the next level that we speak about so frequently. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
I'm sorry, Leslie. It's Genomatic.
Genomatic. Why'd you say sorry? It's good to hear from you. How are you?
I love the topic, exploring. Leslie,
Jen.
Sebastian came home, and I called the police. It didn't work out in my favor.
Sebastian
watched
did
me
what
sleep.
exactly?
Yeah, he came home from the rehab.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And he was yelling at me, and I was like trying to explore. Yeah, violently. I was trying to explore. I was just being cool as usual.
Yeah, of course.
Leslie.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
And then I was like, well, see, and I did. And then, but I was sleeping, because it's exhausting, these fights with the demons.
So you were sleeping, and by sleeping, do you mean that this was a dream?
No, it actually real. I was sleeping, and I thought it was a dream in my dream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then it happens. Because I woke up, and the cop was still watching me sleep, and I was like, what? How much is it going to cost to get you to leave?
You say the cop?
So I made a deal. What's that?
You say a cop was watching you sleep?
Yes, sir.
So Sebastian came home.
Yep.
Freaked out.
Yeah.
And then take me how a cop got involved in this.
Well, that's when I probably called 911. They probably got involved with the 911 call.
Okay, so that was a step that I missed.
I think that was on me. I think that one's on me.
Okay, so Sebastian came back freaking out. So was he fucked up?
Yeah, Leslie, he was. I was like, how many?
Right out of rehab and right out of just getting fucked up.
Yeah. I was at work. You know what I mean? And then I came home and he was like, God, I love exploring. I love this so much,
good,
Leslie. Hold on. Yeah, I just kind of want to bathe in it for a second.
Where else? Yeah, where else are we going to laugh about a dear friend coming out of rehab and kind of being really scary and fucked up
and abusing me?
Did he finish rehab?
Yeah, Leslie, he did. What is it? 29, 30 days, whatever you would call it. And then I was like, all right, it looks like you you drink all of that, all of it. And I'm like, and the way that you're speaking to me, I could. And Leslie.
Yes.
I hit him. I punched him in the face.
You punched Sebastian in the face after he was getting mouthy with you. He was yelling at you. He entered your home.
He was threatening, the animals' lives. Yeah, I did.
What was he upset
about? I don't care who knows it. I'd do it again, Leslie. I'll do it every time.
Namaste, Jen. I love this. I love
Namaste.
Listen,
Namaste.
I love the messiness of this situation. So you hit him and then called
It's not
911?
messy. It's very clean. I will live in my car. It's very clean. Very clean.
A couple of questions. Yeah, I have a couple of questions about this situation. So first of all,
did
you hit him and then call 911?
I don't know. I mean, I was just swinging a lot.
Right.
I'm not sure.
Sure.
When the 911.
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste.
Perfect. No, perfect answer.
Thank you.
That's enough for me, especially. I'm painting a picture in my mind. I'm sort of trying to enter your mind as you are in this situation subjectively. And
right.
we like to think, we ask questions. A lot of people try to put together an objective picture. And no. I want a painting. I want an impressionist, subjective, in the moment painting. Caller, the good thing about being a desperate woman is you can always suck off guys to live in a hotel room for a few hours. That's from Larry Pickle Jar.
Oh, God damn it! God damn it!
That hurt? That hurt your feelings?
Why does he always listen to everything that happens to me? And also, I can get a hotel room again.
Namaste. Of course you can, John.
Namaste.
I don't doubt
Thank you.
I don't doubt your ability to do that.
I can do that.
Now, listen.
The coppers told me I could do that,
Two more questions.
What does Larry think? Okay, fine.
Two more questions. One, how fucked up were you during this?
Sleeping.
Were you drunk or anything before you went to sleep?
No.
Larry Pickle Jar says, Jen, you are calling an internet show. We can all hear what you're saying.
Okay, number one, his grammar is not right.
That is correct.
I'd like
He
to
did
start
make a
there.
mistake.
Yes, he did. But what his mistake wasn't is giving money to the show.
So
And that,
what website
it's
do you
pretty cool.
post to since they closed down Craigslist? That's from 7th Dragon Ball.
See, wait, more grammatical mistakes. What's
Exactly.
what's-
So, comma,
Mhm.
what website do you post to since they closed down Craigslist?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that none of us know what Dragon Ball Z or whatever the fuck your name is asking.
Get his ass. Yeah. So you were
Shut up,
completely
dragon
straight.
bitch. I don't know.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
third question, is
Yeah.
he still gay?
Okay. I tried to
before
pull
you
out of
answer,
him
there's a
my
community
card. I was
from
like,
Phil.
you're going to have...
Hey, it sounds like this
Uh-huh.
lady invites people into their house only to get them hooked on your cheap-ass BJs.
Oh my God, I want to punch him! Uh-oh, see? By the way, I think I have a new boyfriend.
That's great news. Congratulations.
Thank you. Number one, I'm not giving out beads for free, okay? So, Larry and Phil, I've had it. Why don't they compliment me? Like, say something nice, like, hey, Jen, look, that was awesome that you, like, got that apartment and you paid thousands of dollars and then lost it. You know, like, why don't they say something nice? I don't get it. I'm
Well,
sorry,
you,
Leslie.
you want,
Hold
here,
on.
I can answer that
Namaste.
question for you, 'cause it can be kind of confusing.
Okay.
Jen.
Okay,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
speak that way, this is literal, like, intimate affection. They might as well be braiding your hair right now on a,
Oh my
on a little
God.
slumber party. This is how
I
they
love
express
that.
that.
What color are they wearing?
They're wearing very kind of thin nightgowns, pure
Yeah.
cotton, a little bit of
Okay.
a white cotton with a blue floral print. Little
Does it have a
gold line,
collar?
communal vision. This woman's new boyfriend is a bottle of Night Train and half of Ambien.
That doesn't even make any sense. Back to the drawing board.
Yep. I don't know what Night Train is. I assume it's an alcohol. Maybe a malt.
I have
liquor?
no idea, too.
Maybe it's
Back to the
regional.
drawing board.
Maybe it's regional. Now, listen. I cannot let this phone call end, Jen, without an answer to the question that we all have on our minds right now. We all remember exactly what. And I'm going to give a. There's some new people filing in all the
Oh,
time. Hi. Larry Picklejar,
Hi.
You're
no.
right, Jen. Good job at being a loser who commits assault.
He
commits
is so
assault and
hurtful.
sucks off old guys. Communal vision from Phil Z. Hey, Jen, I'm super proud of your super impressive apartment that you give BJ's to weirdos in.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Phil. It's nice for you to finally, like, tilt your head towards me and say I'm doing a good job. A good blow job, Phil.
Good blowjobs. Yeah, no one ever says,
Nobody does.
did you, yeah, no one says, did you suck them off thoroughly? or like, did you probably,
Right.
like, kind of give you compliments. You've been terminated. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Oh, namaste.
Now, to bring everyone up to speed, because now we're on Kick and YouTube, and I know we got some new followers filing in all the time. So what I want to talk about with you is this Sebastian chapter. Now, this was an amazing night, an extremely important night in the history of explorations. So the first time we heard from Sebastian, it was a joke. Jen put him on. It sounded like they were partying a little bit in a hotel room. Sebastian chimes in with I would say effeminate male voice and says, Jen keeps calling him the F word in the background, and then he says, I'm not. I'm a metrosexual, which was honestly a breath of fresh air to hear. a breath of fresh air to hear metrosexual. I love that term. I want it to come back, and I want it to stay. So he said metrosexual first night. Next exploration, we get another ring-ding-a-ling-ding from Jen and Sebastian. And what do we hear? Jen very excitedly sharing with us that Sebastian came out of the closet and started sobbing. Then that night got so fucked up that he had to go to rehab. So what Jen did was drive Sebastian to rehab, and on the way there, I think it was an hour and a half, 2 hour ride, Jen shared with me that Sebastian was thanking me, Leslie Tanner, and Explorations with Leslie Tanner, this program, this show, this community, for letting him, for making him realize that he was gay. We converted a man. So yeah, I want to know if he's still gay. That's a massive feather in my cap. Namaste, caller. We offer conversion services.
It's me.
Namaste.
May I sit in on the story of Sebastian? May I just sit in? Because this feels good.
Yes. Now. Listen, I was bringing everybody up to speed, bringing them sort of the penultimate question now that he's sort of completely fucked up rehab and just kind of continuing down a pretty dark road. Now, can you talk to us about whether he wants to kiss boys and suck penis or not?
Yeah, sure, I can talk about that.
Please. Now, did you guys cover this in your sort of in your physical fight and your verbal assaults and what have you?
Right. So when he came out, I was like, you Leslie, I swear to God, I said this. I was like, you're gonna have to talk to Leslie because like it's gonna be Tuesday. Then Leslie, like, you can just call out. You know, I guess you can call out of people's lives like that. You know. And then I think that he went on a real tear. He said he still swears. He said that I think I'm not gay still. And I'm like,
I think I'm not gay?
I think I'm not gay still. And I'm like, do you want to talk about it? You know, and like Leslie's sick right now. And he's like, I love Leslie. And I'm like, I know, I remember, like, Leslie made you gay, and we all came out that day, and it was wonderful. Everybody's laughing and dancing. And then he went into the rage. So,
Wow. So there's something there.
He's still not smooching dudes.
It is very possible
there's
that
something
he
there,
is
dude.
still gay.
I mean, I feel like he's always gay. And that is so cool, you know? I don't know why he doesn't think it's so cool.
So he's
and
gay.
like he was trying to like fix my hair and like dress me up like a doll. I'm like, this is really gay. What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Again, could be metrosexual, but if I had to put my money on it, mental health professional wise, I'm definitely putting all my chips on gay.
Gay.
Yeah.
Yep.
To be completely honest. Because it's explosive, there's so much tumult that, I mean, he keeps getting so fucked up around this chapter. I think there's something there, or maybe he was molested.
So what do we do with that, Leslie? What do we do with that? You're right. It's too much tumult. You're right, Leslie. So what do you do? Number one, guess what? By the way, how that copper thing went didn't go good, right?
I'll bet.
And then all of a sudden, and like they watched me sleep, like I said, and now I'm thrown out. I don't have a hem anymore, Leslie. It's so cool. The program works.
What was that?
The program works.
The program works. The program absolutely works. And this is, believe it or not, now that we have a place in Sebastian's life, this is what the program working looks like. This is what it works like. It's not about resolution. It's not about feeling good. Right now, what he's doing is, this is the most relaxing period of his life right now. And
for you
to add a fully connected fist to that, perfect. I'm so glad that you did that. That was the absolute. Oh my God, Leslie!
And he drove 3 hours to go get the dog that mauled me. So Will's coming home.
Who's
It's a
Will?
matter
I don't
of
think we have time
time.
to get into Will lore right now. Can you
Yeah.
give me a TLDR on Will real fast?
Okay, can you tell me what TLDR is? Just
It's
as an
too
aside.
long, didn't read. Just like an abridged Will
well,
situation.
okay, the dog that mauled my face, remember?
Yes.
The 37 stitches and all the staples?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're pretending to remember.
I vaguely remember it. I'm not, listen,
okay,
if you're going to ask me a
good
multiple
enough.
choice question, I'll just go ahead and fail
Right.
it. I'll hand it in blank, but I vaguely remember this.
You will? Dude, I used to I would tell people how to cheat on the SATs because I was like, are you dumb or smart? I was like, well, if you're smart, then you know how to cheat on the SATs because it's a process of elimination. You know what? That's what life is. Process of elimination.
So, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Talk to me about
You wanna
Will,
talk about
and
the
then
dog
we're
that
probably
mauled
gonna
me?
move on to our next caller. Will, go.
Okay, that would be nice. But if it's Phil Z or friggin' Larry, I will come up. Okay?
Jen, focus up. Focus up. Talk to me about Will.
Okay, I'm focused. Wilson definitely mauled my face.
Okay.
He's not
So
a
Will's
cool
the dog.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Namaste. It was fantastic. Oh, you were terminated. Namaste. Susan.
Namaste, I love you.
Have a wonderful night. Love you too. Namaste. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, you know what? I did I did that termination. I did. I terminated Jen just now. No experts, no answers would be a winning campaign slogan. Have you ever considered running for president? And that's from Borealis Black. I would sooner put my head on a railroad track and vaporize my entire brain than run for president, to be completely honest. It's in this day and age. Maybe in a barbarian time, I would be more suited to lead in something similar to a president in that office. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
It's 8:09 p.m. To hear your notification, call the notification on your phone. Turn on notifications.
Communal vision from Phil Z. Thanks to that dog Wilson that mauled Jen's face. Way to go, bud. I enjoy the caller's impression of Jen's breathing after sucking off a guy. And you have been terminated, caller. Namaste. Well, I was, I was halfway hoping they'd say something, but also the other part of me was kind of just ride that out. That was a sort of, maybe a noise set or something like that. Maybe an artistic statement or something like that. I don't really understand art. Namaste. 708-240-8953. We're talking about no questions, no experts, no answers, only questions and only retards. That's it. That is listen, if you can imagine, this is the thing. Another angle on this. Our mission, through our resentment, through our disdain, we are forced out of any framework that would allow us to repress this resentment, this disdain for having been created. Science can't do it. Religion, way too cheery. But here at Explorations, we are seeking God. And I'll finish that in a moment. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie.
Who is this?
It's Mary Lou.
Mary Lou. I thought it was you. I just couldn't. It sounded muffled for a moment. How are you, Mary? How's Mary Lou?
Oh, I'm hanging in. I've been sick, so I'm feeling a little...
Been sick? Really?
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's unusual.
Talk. Barfbag, I hear you. We got to get people over there. We'll do it. I'll repost the thing. Did you throw up, or is it not that kind of sick?
No, not that kind of sick. I mean, I'm not hungry, but I'm not nauseated. I'm just, not feeling well. Do you know I still have COVID? I've never had it.
Yeah, I got COVID for the first time last month. It sucked.
How was it? Sucked?
It fucking sucked ass.
Right.
I really didn't enjoy it.
Well, I believe you because I've heard, but like nobody in our families, in our household has had it, and everyone else I know has had it at least once. So I'm wondering if maybe we did get it but didn't know. I don't know. I don't have it now. I tested.
Oh, you didn't have? Okay, so this could be a cold. This could be something else.
Yeah, it's definitely something else because I tested negative.
Yeah. So you sound like the flame is a little bit dimmer tonight, Mary Lou. Is that what it feels like inside?
A little bit, but I wanted to ask you, did you like the Valentine?
Oh, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was going to bring it up during our call. Absolutely loved the Valentine.
Did you see the extra little note inside?
Perfectly crafted, really impressive. And I'm going to show it to everybody just in case you weren't here last night when I showed it. But this is all done by hand. All these stickers unique. The sort of heart is hiding its face sort of bashfully with wings. Then you open it up and there's a message. It says, Happy Valentine's Day, Mark, Mary Lou, and Lydia. And then the back is reinforced. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, it was, Lydia put all the stickers on it.
She did a terrific job. If you can relay my compliments to Lydia.
She's never seen your show. She's 3.
I think she'd be would be a perfect audience for this. Personally speaking.
I don't know. She'd probably just be trying to dance moves. Oh my goodness, that child with her dance moves. She's hilarious.
If you told me there was a night that she was going to watch, I would craft something special.
I don't think Mark would be very cool with that. Like, I honestly, I love you. I know you're wonderful.
Mark's afraid I'd become her new dad, probably, right?
You are slightly taller than him. Because, he's
That's a powerful thing. That's a powerful thing. Being tall.
Yeah.
Jessica Bears with a communal vision.
Communal
vision from Jessica Bears saying, you're never too young to start the program. So Jessica kind of echoing what I was saying. I think, again, 3 is almost too late in some respects. And I'd love to... Listen, if the stars ever align, if Mark is ever out having a boys' night with the boys, and you're like, okay, this is the chance. Let's introduce Explorations with Leslie Tanner to my 3-year-old child. Let me know. I'll cook up something real nice.
Okay, all right. And I wanted to add, there's a special little note inside the Valentine envelope that you're supposed to look at, but that's just between us. I didn't know, because I saw the way you opened it, you might not have seen it.
No, I fully read that on the air last night.
No, it's inside the envelope. It's taped inside the envelope.
Mary Lou, are you too tall to sit in a standard bathtub?
I am not comfortable in a standard bathtub because I'm 5'10". There's no.
Feel
I'm
that.
not a bath
I can't
baby.
take a bath.
Yeah, but we have a big in-ground pool, so in the summertime I can float out there all I want, and we live on a lake, so I can float out there too if I want.
Now, you're sure I can't read this on air?
I'd prefer if you didn't, but you can if you want.
Let me take a look.
I just want to make sure you saw it because I saw how you opened the envelope, and I thought maybe you wouldn't see the second little note in there.
Yeah, I'm not going to read this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't funny. This is not funny. So.
No, it's not funny.
No, it's not.
I can't always just say mean things.
Right,
and
I understand.
I wanted to talk to you. Okay. I got new bath towels today.
That's wonderful. And
it's like a special treat.
Let me ask you something, Mary. Because you know, you're in a place of relative authority. You have a child, a fully realized adult in most ways.
Yeah.
You have a home.
Sure.
A family.
Yep. Yeah. We're doing great, actually. No idea my life is going to turn out this way. It's all due to the program. Program works.
See, I think that's probably knowing the integral place that explorations plays in your family life is. I would understand. It would upset me if I was Mark. I would feel threatened, and I get that.
Well, I mean, I did hang a picture of you on the wall, and Mark was a little upset about that.
Yeah.
But I hung it up 5 feet so that he couldn't reach it because he's so little.
Yeah, he probably tries to get a running start to pull it down when he gets in a bad mood.
Well, he actually got one of his stools. He grabbed one of her stools out of the bathroom that she uses to brush her teeth and tried to grab it, but he was still too little.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ha, stupid.
I bet he falls and skins his knees. You got to give him a little lollipop to stop crying.
She's actually taller than him at this point, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Because, like...
That's terrifying.
0.
That's a terrifying position to be in. Now, Mary, all my best to your little husband, but also, secondly,
He's so tiny.
you have this family. Can you give me some insight, Mary? You've been a part of this program for a while. Can you give me some insight into the role of experts in your life as a mother and as a leader within your family because you're the tallest?
Yes. Yes. What's the question?
Can you give me some insight on the role of experts in your life and with your family? How do experts play in to your life and the life of your child and husband?
So I think that it's important to make a distinction between an expert and someone who has expertise. Because there are people who are experienced and knowledgeable who don't claim to be experts.
This is not a great start, Mary. This is not a good
They're smart
start.
enough to understand how much they don't know.
Oh, communal
So,
vision from Phil Z. Hold on. We got a communal vision. I got to interrupt you. Mary Lou sounds like the breadwinner buying up all the standing water while she dominates her midget hubby. Don't know what that means, but that's for you.
I don't know what it means, but Phil has on one of his pictures, I think on the Discord, there's like a baby in the picture. And I wonder if that's his baby or if he borrowed it for the photograph. Like he's a normal human.
Phil, can you confirm that or not? Clear that up for us.
But yeah, that's the thing. So anybody who claims to be an expert, you can immediately just be like, no, thank you. But who says, I'm no expert, but blah, blah, blah. That person needs to be taken out back and immediately euthanized, like murdered.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody is saying, I'm no expert, and then tries to give you advice, really think that that's a trick, and they are liars, and they are not worthy of even one tub, much less two. That's my opinion.
I'm trying to make sense of what you just shared. Someone with expertise. See, I think I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because I think we're doing a semantic thing right now. Because I think we're just where you might consider someone with expertise is different than somebody that I would never say that word because of the gnarled, violent, disgusting history associated with it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. People with expertise, you think of them kind of like Nazis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
caller, so at your height, would you describe yourself as a tub girl?
First of all, I'm a woman, not a girl. Second, no, I'm more of a shower gal. I like to shower. It's nice, and I have a pool, so I don't need a big tub because you know.
Okay. Well, and final question for you: how are you going to broach the topic of experts with your daughter? When she is cognizant of their role in this world, how are you going to bring it up?
You know, I think I'm probably gonna explain things to her a lot of the same way that, you know, we're doing. She's been asking.
You've been terminated.
Where
Namaste.
babies come from and how they.
Larry Picklejar said, "I'm bored," or something. Namaste, Mary. Sweet Mary Lou, old friend, longtime explorer, fantastic energy. Namaste to you, Mary Lou. Thank you again for that wonderful, wonderful Valentine. Extremely heartfelt. Little stickers and shit all over it. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. We're talking about no experts, no answers. No experts, no answers. I'm taking you to task tonight, okay? Next caller, you got to have something lodged up or we are going to dance. We will dance and dig and find that bit of wisdom, that bit of insight, that bit of experience for you to share with us. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Anybody ever been around Chicago and hear 105.1? I love that guy's voice. Siento, que buena, que buena. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
It doesn't matter. I was just calling to say that I didn't like those sounds that you were making.
Which sounds?
Like the robot sounds. Like I was literally trying to like buy bits to send them to you. I don't care for that a bit. Hey, a bit. I was literally trying to buy bits, and then like I just heard these sounds.
And then it just soured you up, dried you up.
Yeah, I got soured. It did.
Sour, dry, not feeling motivated.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, I was quitting. I'm quitting.
I'm not going to incorporate that into my thinking behaviorally at all.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You shouldn't. It's not your problem. You know what I mean?
It's not.
My feelings about your sounds it's not your problem.
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I was trying to get at is That's your problem, Jen.
It's mine. Yeah, it's mine to have. Wait, how do you know it's Jen? I don't know. I don't get it.
You have a very distinct
my
voice,
name.
Jen.
False.
Listen,
Can I just say
any
false?
last message tonight? I do want to keep this line open.
Oh, I do want to say something. I do want to say something.
Okay.
It's about the beacon of light. Again.
Okay. Continue.
So I really, like, if anyone's lost, right, and we're scared out here.
You've been terminated. Namaste.
And namaste.
Sound like she was really prepping, really laying the ground, the soil for something heartfelt. Thank you so much for the bits, Larry Pickle Jar. Larry, I've been thinking, we got to maybe give you a new toy to play with. You know what I mean? Something. Just another way to kind of fuck up people's nights by, because right now you only can do it through termination, but if, maybe something else, maybe you could, no, Larry will not be a mod. No, Larry will not be a mod. Absolutely not. Seven 708-240-8953. Yeah, Flying Vita. I appreciate the thought. Flying Vita. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight? I can't hear you, caller. Are you there? Are you there? You there still, or you dead? Sensuality is. Communal vision from Larry Pickle Jar. Caller, continue. You still there, caller? How's it going tonight? We're talking about no experts, no answers. Any thoughts? Feel free to write to me, Leslie Tanner, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. You can send me gifts. You can send me little inquiries, quests for knowledge. Namaste. I will grant the on-air live. Just send it on over to me. I love getting the mail. I need it. I do. Okay. I'll do another one too. Okay. I think we broke the stream. Let's go ahead. Let's do affirmation for men first. There can be a million ways to tame the beast within. Look for the answers only within. Okay, that was okay. Let's do that again. Paris, I got to catch up on some bit stuff. All right.
Okay.
Hold on one moment. I'll be right back. Snap, snap, snap goes the crocodile. Pew, pew, pew goes the laser gun. Looking through the branches and brush for the ultimate sense of fun. And that plus the other one, that was a package. That was a two-parter. It just took me two tries to get that whole movement, the whole bowel movement out. That felt really good. That felt fantastic. And let's go ahead and get Jessica Bear's penis going. Let's see if this works. Let's see if penis is just broken. There we go. Why isn't there TTS? All right, I'll just do it. And then I'm going to turn that off because it's broken. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon, daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chomp like a candle. Ice, ice, baby, ice, ice, baby. Repeat. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chomp like a candle. Ice, ice, baby, ice, ice, baby. Okay, we got another one. I suck dicks, I suck dicks, I suck dicks, I suck dicks. I'm a robot who sucks dicks. Repeat. I suck dicks, I suck dicks, I suck dicks, I suck dicks. I'm a robot who sucks dicks. Thank you so much, Larry. Appreciate the bits and appreciate the message. Elevated to the level of an emergency. Namaste. So I guess I'll just read the penises tonight. Because I don't know why TTS is fucking me in my ass.
I love that people can achieve success and never truly accomplish anything novel or exceptional.
We got to do a new one because I remember that one.
Two children approached me with that classic dumbass look on their face. The first asked, "Who am I?" To which I responded, "You'll figure it out. Right now you're a stupid child." The second asked, "What am I?" To which I responded by pushing him into the river.
And one more because I also remember that one.
There's something very gay about the internet, isn't there?
Big time. I asked that question to stoke a conversation. Namaste, the program works. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Paris again.
Paris, of course it's Paris. How are you tonight, Paris?
I'm doing all right, Leslie. Thank you very much. since the first day of the program, I think it's starting to work. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. And you have been terminated by Brittany what? Namaste.
Oh.
Second night. Second time caller. Excited, eager, only to be punched in the face by Brittany what? Namaste to you, Brittany. Thank you so much for those bits. And thank you for letting your voice ring out. Now, Paris, if you are listening, feel free to call back. Being terminated in no way means that you can't call back if you'd like to enter the octagon once again. But first, I'm going to go ahead and take a piss because we're halfway through. Paris, I'm going to put you on hold one more time because I got to take a piss, all right?
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll put you on hold. I'll be right back. Now, Paris is on hold. We are ready to rock. Now, this first half of the show tonight has been, and I'll say it, a fucking disaster. We have not focused up. It's been, Jen called 3 times and made less and less coherent sense each fucking call. We haven't stayed on task. It sounded like Mary Lou's about to take a nap in and out of consciousness with her cold or whatever. The energy has not been high. The focus has not been high. Let's get it together, all right? The second half of the show is going to be real tight, real focus, and really get us to the next level. I need everyone, all hands on deck. No, okay, and we have an emergency. This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Larry Picklejar to issue a psychic emergency. Sucking dicks is fun. Sucking dicks is fun. Let's go, people. Repeat. Sucking dicks is fun. Sucking dicks is fun. Let's go, people. And a communal vision from Nindinu that I will share with you all. And this is from Nindinu, communal vision from Nindinu. Great show, everyone. Keep up the good work. In direct opposition to what I just shared. But listen, again, the first half of the show, absolute shit, not good at all. That was what I would consider to be very bad. And God, okay, Psychic Emergency from 7th Dragon Ball. This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer 7th Dragon Ball to issue the following emergency. PNAS in my mouth. PNAS in my ear. PNAS is great. Give me more PNAS. This is Leslie talking. Not anything else. Say this of my own volition. Repeat. PNAS in my mouth. PNAS in my rear. PNAS is great. Give me more PNAS. This is Leslie talking, not anything else. Saying this of my own volition. Okay, so I think we've maybe had enough of that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and take a break. I got to piss. Paris is being very patient online, and let's get our shit together for the second half, all right? Stop fucking around.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of Explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. He said that at the beginning, there was something about the rhythm of separating the days with sleep that gave a sense of optimistic confidence, however small, that whatever was left as incomplete or outright failing today might not be tomorrow. Always a day wholly separate from right now. After insomnia became a part of his life, there was a shift in his thinking about tomorrow. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, callers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the live call-in show where you can speak to me directly, Leslie as Leslie Tanner, and we can really get into the nuts and bolts to unlock your true personal potential and get you to that next level. Namaste. You just heard a little bit about the benefits of joining the community of devoted light. There are multiple tiers for depending on how wealthy you are and how much success and power you can afford. Namaste. And if you would like to just write me a letter, you can do so at P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Any damn ass thing you want to send me. You can send me a little picture. Sometimes somebody sent me a weird little threat that was honestly very, it pumped me up. It got me excited because it was completely dickless. Or you could just write me a little note, ask me for advice, send me a damn gift. I love getting gifts. Namaste. Namaste. Now let's go ahead and get this caller online and continue what is going to be a better second half of Explorations. We are focused up. This is going to be better. I have a lot of faith in everyone. Thank you so much, Doofus Dusseldorf, for that subscription. Bless you and namaste to you, my son. Blessings to you, Doofus. Hopefully everything is calm over there. And we have a communal vision. Very exciting. Communal vision from... Why is nothing working? Communal vision from Phil Z. I'll make this communal vision happen, then we'll get to the caller. This is from Phil Z. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Thank you so much. Phil Z, really appreciate that perspective tonight. Thank you so much. And Dishman Dishes and Kush RP, namaste to you. Go ahead and slam down on some channel point stuff Now. I don't know why I just deactivated. But let's get this caller in. Been waiting very patiently. Paris, you've been waiting so long. Thank you so much for your patience tonight, Paris. How are you?
Namaste. I mean, I'm a little more less good now just because of that hold music, but we all good. We in here. We out here.
You know, I've heard about that. And I wrote music specifically for the hold period on our phone line, and they don't want to play it.
Well, that's just the system, isn't it? They always love to fuck over the small guy.
That is the system, isn't it? They're unfair at the system, aren't they?
No, I mean they're the worst. The system, it's rigged. It's rigged.
It is. You can try your hardest, but you're not going to get anything out of it.
No, unless you join the program.
Namaste. Namaste, Paris. Well, listen. I'm going to take you right to task tonight. The theme is no experts, no answers, Paris. Let's chat. Let's have a little tate-to-tate. Let's kiki. Let's have a little fun little conversation. No experts, no answers. When I say that phrase to you, what comes to mind?
Kind of, I mean, I might be misreading this, but when I hear the phrase just off the top, I'm thinking, don't necessarily listen to experts because they might not have the answers, but I don't know.
Listen,
or maybe
you're on your way there.
It's about us.
You're on your way there, Paris, and I'm going to give you a benefit of the doubt because you're on the newer side here at Explorations. And of course, this is a journey, right? If it's not a journey, then I don't know what is. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you a helping hand. Now, where you said you might not want to listen to experts because they might not have the answers, what our belief is, fully and without qualification or condition, that you can't listen to experts because they don't have the answers.
Are you not an expert?
No, absolutely no way, no.
So what would you describe yourself as then?
Most of my, I mean, through a lifetime of experience, I've provided some very essential and very basic tools by which we can unlock whatever power lies within us, certainly. But the thing is that it requires the opposite of an expert to see things as they are, especially these tools. It takes a sort of failure, sort of a mentally ill person, a sort of degenerate, a sort of mental retard, a sort of a whore, an alcoholic, what have you. It takes someone on the bottom rung, not worthy, a true other, to examine things as they are and see this. So yeah, I would never consider myself an expert. I've spent most of my adult life exercising the inner expert, if I can be frank with you.
I can see what you mean by that. I think my only question, I guess, is what say you to people who dedicate their lives to one thing? I mean, it's hard not to call, this is a bad example, but Tom Brady an expert at being a quarterback.
Well, then I think we can talk about that. I would say it would depend on. I care more about the spiritual dimension of this. Does Tom Brady consider himself to be an expert quarterback?
I mean, probably. I don't know if I've ever heard him say it.
I would condemn him.
Even though he's, pretty proven.
Okay.
You got a good track record.
Vision from Phil Z. Paris, let's pretend you're an expert. What would you be an expert in?
Well, I'm with Leslie here. I don't think I'd ever call myself an expert at anything because I'm too interested in different things. If I had to choose, I guess it would be film, but then again, Steven Spielberg says that you're always learning and you're never an expert as a filmmaker. So if he's not, then what am I?
Just a dumbass.
Exactly.
A fucking idiot.
Okay, well, he said, that's why I said pretend. So if I'm going to pretend, I'll pretend to be an expert on fucking your mom, Phil.
Kai Busan for 23 months in a row. Kai Busan, thank you so much. Great to see you, Kai. Really great to see you, Kai. Namaste to you, and thank you so much for that generous subscription. You're almost at the 2-year mark, believe it or not. Kai Busan. Wow. And I love this conflict with Phil, telling Phil that you're having sex with his mom. And
indeed.
Is that true?
She likes it, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Phil Z says, wow, too bad for you. My mom is dead.
Didn't say I wasn't a necrophile.
So you fucked dead
I am
bodies.
fucking her. Yes, just to get at Phil. Just so that Phil knows that I put my seed in his mother's decaying corpse.
Did you wear a condom or did you raw dog?
Oh, of course I raw dogged. Come on now.
I don't know. I know some people who use condoms. But, you know...
I mean, I'm anti-condom. I'll say that.
Seventh Dragon Ball says, who isn't?
Indeed. I mean, it's a abomination to nature. It's the epitome of male removal of pleasure from stuff. Circumcision, essentially.
Now, listen to me. I think I care about the spiritual dimension of this question, such as it concerns Tom Brady. If Tom Brady considers himself an expert and then goes on to extol his wisdom, his insights to other quarterbacks, then yes, I would absolutely challenge him privately and publicly. I would say, shut your fucking mouth, is what I tell him.
I can't say I agree with you fully there. I think
challenge me. Go.
There are values to people to listening to people who have more expertise than you in a field, which maybe, calling themselves an expert is kind of a conceited statement, an arrogant statement, but the fact that they know more than you at that thing is like just, accepting your own limitations, or not accepting what you don't know and trying to learn more, I guess.
Accepting your limitations, trying to learn more. Of course, these are things that are inherent in many people's journeys, unfortunately speaking. However, has he ever lost?
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course, everybody loses.
Okay, then what the fuck are we talking about? Nindy News says, Leslie has already stated that he would have been way better than Tom Brady. Caller, what is your point?
Okay, well, I think, Leslie, that's a bit arrogant of a statement. You're putting yourself up against the greatest quarterback of all time?
Absolutely. If I was a football player?
Leslie, how tall are you?
6'7".
That's not true.
100% true. I'm 6'7".
If that's true,
100% true.
I want to see your license.
100% true. I would.
Well, then maybe you could have been a great quarterback. Why didn't you play basketball?
I played basketball as a boy in my youth.
Did you ever lose?
Yes, I did.
Not an expert.
Would I consider myself an expert? No. Okay,
Fair.
Listen. Is he going to have universal answers? Is he, as an expert, part of a class that is failing us as a class of people? We revere them. We put them on these pedestals. Yet they don't provide us the answers that we actually need ever.
I think in the world of academia, that's like pretty true. And the world of
we got another Seventh Dragon Ball. Whoa, Leslie does not apologize, compromise, or lie. If he said he is better, he is. Leslie is like the dear leader of North Korea, perfect in every way.
Well, I mean, I would have to agree with the statement about our blessed Kim Jong-un. And also give a shout out to my guy, President Xi, while I'm at it.
Phil Z says, Leslie was too busy tickling the ivories, a.k.a. tickling dudes' peens. So he's saying I'm tickling penises. Nindy knew with another Camille vision. Leslie, please stop this mental beat down and bring the caller to the light. Now, listen, I'm going easy on you right now, Paris. I'm going easy on you because you're new here, all right? And you might not know. Oh, and somebody ordered a guided meditation. Okay, so we got to just hold one moment. Leslie one time ended people knowing what the word war was. Okay, one moment, Paris. The laundry tumbles. You're but an undershirt in the laundry as it dries. Damp you are. Damp you will be. This dryer does not work. With no mouth, you attempt to scream. The dryer doesn't work. The dryer doesn't work. I'm tumbling around. The dryer doesn't work. Yet your cries only echo through the cavern of your mind. You have no mouth. The underwear, pants, and shorts, socks have no ears. Failed, you have. Alone, you are. This is true and real. So that was a 100% guided meditation I channeled from the universe for you. I think you need something. You need to take. I think. Listen. What happens when a lot of times, especially this is common with new people, as excited and talented as they are in your case, Paris, you've definitely hit a stride here already in the program, Paris. However, there's something that, we can argue about external experts all day long. We might find someone with relative authority or credibility and argue for maybe we should define expert in a way that includes them, and that by doing we cleanse this class of expert that continually fail us day in and day out and in near perpetuity. However, it's a sort of straw man, this external expert business. I think what we need to be doing in many cases, rather than squawking at one another about external experts, is Paris, we need to search for the expert within. We need to find that hidden corner, that humiliating, brutally embarrassing little corner of our minds where we feel we either are an expert or might become one. Therefore, giving us higher status, making us feel warm, accomplished, like our life went somewhere and was worth something. Paris, do you want to be an expert? Be honest with me. Do you want to be an expert filmmaker?
I'd like to be considered one.
And that's enough. I want to, as hard as that is for me to hear, I'm so proud of you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
This is where our true work begins. Now, talent can get you far. It'll continue to get you far. You're a talented young man, Paris. But what I feel in my heart of hearts and my bones of bones is that this is where our work within the program begins. To admit something as embarrassing as that, to wish to be considered an expert. I would say half the people in chat right now, they hear what I say and they repeat it back to me because they know it's what I want to hear. And I know, I can see right through it. They're not being honest with me, and therefore they are stifling their own progress here in the program. But Paris, not you.
No, I want to attack it.
You want to attack it. You can feel the potential here.
Indeed.
Listen, you're a gorgeous man.
And I think you are as well.
Namaste, Paris. I think you're a gorgeous man. You have much to offer. And as painful as that was to admit, and as embarrassing it was to admit, everybody's probably laughed a little bit, and they'll probably talk about it among their friends in the coming days.
For sure. Oh, for sure. I'll be the laughing stock of the Leslie Tanner community.
Yeah,
the millions of people watching.
The Discord's going to blow up.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
With hatred of me.
Yeah, a lot of belittling, mean shit.
I can see it, but I'll take it in stride and I'll learn from it.
Wow, I have such faith. Now this is the future of our community. This is the future of our program. Namaste to you. Bless you, Paris. It's very, it's not this kind of progress doesn't happen as often as I'd like because it's so painful and so hard fought and hard earned. So I want to commend you for a really amazing night on Explorations tonight, Paris.
Well, thank you very much. I'll let you go.
Okay, namaste. Namaste to you.
Namaste.
Wow, that hurt to hear. He said, I would like to be considered an expert. That's even worse. That's even worse. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
Hello, Leslie. It's your good pal Buck, man.
Hold on one second. Let me turn you up a little bit. Who is this?
Your good pal Buck.
I recognize your voice, but I can't understand a word you're saying.
Oh, hold up. Let me call him back, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Call me back. Call me back in just a moment.
I'm all retarded right now. I'll make sure it's fixed before I call in the great Leslie.
Call back in. Maybe it'll reset something. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hi, is this Mr. Leslie Tanner?
This is Leslie Tanner, yes.
Hi, Mr. Tanner. This is Steve Michaels. I'm just calling from H&R Block. As I'm sure you're aware, tax season's coming up, and I just wanted to call and make sure that you were going to go ahead and go with the tax experts in getting your refund back.
Absolutely not, no.
Oh, okay, sir, that's perfectly fine. Do you mind if I just ask a quick survey as to why you don't want our expert services to get your refund? You did use us last year. You specifically asked for the tax experts.
Yeah, because you're a humiliating farce. You have blood on your hands. You're a pedophile rapist.
Okay, let me take that down. This line is being recorded for customer service purposes.
Good.
Now,
Make
Mr.
sure-
Tanner.
Can you italics pedophile rapist?
Pedophile rapist. Okay. Question number 2. If you were going to recommend a tax service, would you do A, H&R Block, or
One moment,
B,
malevolence
any
with a
other?
communal vision. Leslie, tax-free mind, no need for H&R Block, financial breeze. And that was
that is a common misconception that the free tax services are just as good. But when it comes, nuts to bolts, push comes to shove, you want an expert to make sure that you get the biggest refund. Because, Mr. Tanner, do you know how many deductions were added this year? Do you know just how many the government put in?
Probably about as
We
many
do.
that I don't give a shit about.
Well, sir, do you have children?
No.
Okay.
One moment. We have a psychic emergency being issued over here. One moment, H&R Block guy.
Okay, no worries.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We're interrupting this program. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Jessica Bear ZZZ to issue a psychic emergency. I actually could use an expert. An expert would be helpful right now. Will you help me? Repeat. I actually could use an expert. An expert would be helpful right now. Will you help me?
That is so great to hear, Mr. Tanner, because I know that once people learn about how important it is to get those documents right, they go with the tax experts that are at the top of their game. So I have your information down. We're going to set up an appointment. You'll meet with one of our experts like you did last year. Remember Bill? Bill's great. We're going to set you up with...
That was something I had to read out loud. That was not something that I think or believe.
Well, that just doesn't make any sense, sir. We're on a recorded call just talking about taxes, so we're going to set you up with Bill Patterson.
Rape kids. The blood that you have on your hands cannot be quantified and cannot be justified.
We hear that all the time, but once you meet up with Bill, I think the spark will come back. We'll get you that refund back, and we'll have a good time. So see you on Monday, 9 a.m. sharp. Bill will be there. Thank you, Mr. Tanner.
No. Now, that's how you handle an expert. Those of you that are interested in learning how to handle an expert expediently, directly, that is exactly how you do it. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Skevin.
Skevin, good to hear from you, Skevin. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right.
No experts, no answers. Skevin, talk to me.
You know, I've always been of the mind that there are no experts. I mean, just think about somebody telling you that they know better than you. Somebody went and got some shit degree from some school that, you know, they're paying this stupid loan off for the rest of their life. Somehow that makes them more of a person to be able to tell me how I'm supposed to live my life.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Exactly. They're still paying off the debt that they incurred to become an expert, and you're supposed to sit there and just kind of let them pour slop in a trough and walk over there like a little pig?
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah. Hey, look at me. I know more than you because I owe more money. What kind of crap is that? That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
If I want to, I don't know, walk around in public with, you know, my shirt off or my zipper down or something like that, you know, I don't need some douchebag coming over and telling me that that's inappropriate where I'm at, right? I think I know what's appropriate for where I'm at. I don't have to listen to these other people.
Gorgeous. And Skevin, and this is exactly, you know, I want everyone to take note of the strength in Skevin's voice right now. I want everyone to feel the virulent notes in his tone. There is something, there's an energy there that is undeniable. And that can only come through embodying the message here tonight. And that's why it is so integral in the program. No experts, no answers. Of course, you know, we, especially people of an enlightened liberal leaning, we like to pay lip service to everyone lives in their own subjective reality, right? Everybody, it depends on what they think. I'm empathetic. Okay, well then, shithead, take that to the end. No answers. And then if there are no answers, then there are no experts. Namaste. Accept that reality. Accept the darkness and the horror of that reality into your heart and become stronger than you've ever been, like my explorer Skevin here.
You know, I do want to say that I've started to turn this program into more of a family affair. My brother, he's in chat now this time. So I know my mom had been watching before, but now my brother is in chat. Or he hasn't seen him fly up, but he says that he's watching. And I just want him to know, hey, you are not an expert, okay? You don't need to tell me what I need to do with my life, all right?
And this is a message to your brother.
That's right. He needs to learn that I'm my own person, and I don't have to listen to what he says. If I want to piss out of a window of a moving car, I don't have to listen to it from you.
Nevada Johnson with the sub. Namaste to you, 13th month in a row. Blessings to you. James Sanders from the YouTube.com chat screen. Namaste to you. Namaste to you, my explorer. James Sanders, blessings to you, my boy, my sweet boy. I will breastfeed you. Namaste. Now, listen, Skevin, you have turned me up. You have pumped me the fuck up. I feel so good basking in your energy right now, because this is exactly what, and that you had a chance to confront a brother right now who's dominated your life as an expert. Phil Z with a communal vision. I don't want your life, Dawson's Creek guy.
That's right.
And that was him. That was him trying to trying to sum up what you were saying, and I think very well.
That's right.
I think
just
Phil,
because he's number one doesn't mean that I have to listen to what he does. I'm my own person. I'm an expert in my life. And you know what? I've done a shitty job at it. And you know what? I like it.
So let's take a look at that very last thing though. You're on such a roll. And then you got to that phrase, I'm the expert of my own life. My ears perked up. I'm like, interesting. Red flag here in terms of a therapist that I am. I'm going to lean in here and see what's there. Then the very next phrase you shared was, and I didn't do a good job. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that
I
right
am
there.
such an expert that I did a horrible job, so that makes me not an expert.
Exactly.
Double entendre kind of thing.
So we slid into home there at the last second, because I would say the fact that you did a bad job and accepting that you did a bad job makes you not an expert. Makes you kind of just like a dumb dickhead like everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see myself as being any more of a dickhead than anybody else. I think that I'm a pretty good dickhead. But you know what? My brother's a bigger dickhead. You know how I know? Because I know that he's a dickhead.
Wonderful. And he's in chat right now?
I haven't seen him show up on there, but I know that he said he was watching. If anything, I'm going to make him go back and watch this.
Please do. I want you to force feed this VOD, Clockwork Orange style, into his eyeballs so he understands once and for all that he is on a path of darkness, he is on a path of death, he is on a path of spiritual sewage.
Always being mad at me. I can't go and masturbate in public anymore because of his bullshit. If I want to be my own person.
Don't go masturbate in public, all right? Go do that. Don't put that on him. You're scared or something. You got to overcome your brother now. I want you to go. I am telling you that it is good for you as a grown man to pull your penis out and your balls and jack off in a public place. And this is not a joke. We like to joke around a lot on this channel. I understand. It's difficult to understand exactly what's serious and what's not. This is serious, Skevin.
Yeah, I speak very powerful. You were talking about sign language earlier. I talk in bodily fluids. That's how I express myself.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Well, listen, I needed to hear this from an explorer tonight, and I really appreciate you calling and displaying the power, the virulence, the excitement that is possible when you accept the chaos of no experts into your heart. I want to thank you for calling tonight, Skevin.
Yeah, that's no problem. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we move on tonight?
Namaste.
Namaste. Fantastic call. Caller already calling. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you?
Hey, Leslie. This is Borealis Black.
Borealis Black. Have you called before?
This is my first time calling.
God damn. Borealis Black, member, illustrious member of the community of Devoted Light. Namaste to you, Borealis. How are you doing? Actually, before you answer that, communal vision from Phil Z, just make sure to not masturbate while driving. Also a misnomer. You can jack off while you drive. For sure you can.
All right.
Okay.
Actually, I was hit by a car tonight while I was driving home, and that could be why the guy was distracted.
Interesting. Interesting.
Maybe.
You were hit by a car. Were you in a car or were you outside of a car?
I was in my truck, so his car was kind of fucked up, actually. My truck's fine. But the reason I was calling in on topic was it's been touched on a little bit, but not really jumped into, was the problem of children. And they, we spend all this time and effort educating them and making them think that they know something. To what point, I'm not sure, and I don't know why we would keep that up. You get people thinking they're experts and then creating more experts. It's just like never-ending circle jerk, right?
Well, I think you're asking such an important question, and I think that's a question that a lot. Honestly, it flies over people's heads a lot. Because what I hear you doing right now, Borealis, is really getting in the weeds, questioning, why we teach our children anything. To what end do we teach them anything at all? Now, it's only you can't avoid it. Do you have children, Borealis?
Oh God, no. I've spent the better part of my life avoiding having that problem.
Namaste. Love that. Love that. I too share your disdain for children. I don't feel good around them.
No, I don't even want my own. So, when it comes to other people's children, in this kind of societal expectation that we, take care of them, I'm like, why? But, why even have children at all? They never seem to have a good answer for that.
Amen. Amen. Exactly. And it's not, okay, so once we ask that question, now, traditionally, when you ask a question, then you must, traditionally, you would expect an answer, either immediate or you expect that you must go out and search for that answer. Now, what is that theme tonight? It says no experts, no answers. Now, you ask a very important question, and questions are one of the lifebloods of this program. Second step of the program, even question. But as we peel back the layers on our way to a supposed answer, what we will find is confusion, conflict, feelings, emotional realities, all converging on one another at one time.
Oh, that's definitely where I am right now.
Speak on that. Tell me about that.
Physically, as I said, I was actually in a car accident earlier this evening. So, obviously, I was in the right, but it was his first time. So I kind of just guided our way through the chaos.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So not that I'm the expert, but
no.
you make the best of what you got, right?
Absolutely. Now, and that's actually a quick little a quicksand trap for a lot of parents that I help, a lot of parents that I serve with my program and also my private practice, is that they quickly fall into this trap of becoming an expert. It's too hard to look in the face of some dumbass child who can't tell their ass from a hole in the ground, vulnerable as the day is long, and they feel this pressure. They're like, I've got to become an expert. I cannot help but somehow resolve this situation. I cannot bring my dumbass instincts and my failed knowledge set to this child who could die at any moment. So then, therefore, they sort of deputize themselves as an expert. And so the cycle goes on and on and on. Born of fear and insecurity. Now, to answer your question, because I want to get to that, how should we think about teaching our children?
Well, beyond not having them, I don't know, and then beyond that too is, if we're not keeping them in this structure of education, this, master and servant type situation. That's not necessarily transferring any real information at all. It's just kind of keeping them there. But, we don't really want them wandering around aimlessly either. So at least the schools kind of keep them contained for certain times of day or whatever. Yeah.
No.
I have to trip over and walk into the bank most days or anything like that,
Now, there is a reason that our brothers and sisters with Down syndrome serve as aspirational figures here at Explorations.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you going to teach a little boy or girl with Down syndrome not to put their fingers in an open socket? Are you going to tell them not to put their hand in the garbage disposal? Are you going to tell them not to chase cars at night, wearing their little denim Oshkosh Bagosh overalls? Nobody can see that at night. Of course, you will guide these touched children to a land of relative safety for the time being. But ultimately, what do you want for them? Because it cannot exceed retardation. It cannot exceed the clarity and vision that comes with mental retardation. And that's why we should put all children in a special needs program. Guide them among the clarity with which we steer our retarded children. Black, white, boy, girl, even non-binary people with Down syndrome. I think that is so beautiful to imagine every creed, color, and gender holding hands, committed to mental retardation, whether blessed by a syndrome as Downs or not.
That's beautiful.
So to answer that question, I think it's a systemic problem. Where are we guiding them? Where are we guiding them? Are we guiding them to be experts, to feel good about their expertise? I'd sooner shoot a child in the face with a gun. I have a gun, and this is real. I would rather shoot a child in the face than teach them to be an expert, because I can't sit with my own insecurity, my own fears. Personally speaking, I'll never have a child, though, much like you, Borealis. It's not for me.
No way. I just, really, the most important thing that we could teach them is just, leave me the hell alone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, personally, yeah, and 100%. Teach them to follow a little ball around, throw the ball outside, and then lock the door or something like that.
And as they age into adults, the same thing goes. And I think I mentioned a few weeks back, one of my favorite things about COVID was, that mostly people didn't come near me. And I kind of like that. I kind of missed that, actually.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice break.
It was a nice period of time in which we enjoyed our isolation. We were not constantly bombarded with some idea of, obligatory camaraderie or some shit like that. Stop it.
And we got to laugh at plenty of so-called experts.
Yes, we did. They certainly shit their pants over COVID, didn't they?
They did.
They really did. And I loved it. Now, a lot of people, they look at that chaos and they freak out. Not us, though. Not us, Borealis. And I'd imagine the same is true with many in the chat right now. We see the chaos that comes with the failing of our expert class. We see the dearth of control. We see the universe as it is, because only in that context can our power be realized, Borealis.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm learning so much. And especially I feel like I'm on the fast track since I joined the community of devoted light.
Absolutely.
I can't thank you enough. I'm already seeing, the changes in my life. The program works. Okay, I'm living proof.
100%. And listen, Borealis, I'm gonna have some stuff to throw on the community of devoted light just this week, and I'm putting the finishing touches on a video, and I got a new tiny little batch of music to put up for everyone to enjoy. And a postcard just hit the mail, so expect those benefits to ever increase exponentially for you in your life. I want to thank you for being a part of my inner circle.
Outstanding. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Namaste to you, Borealis. Have a wonderful evening.
Namaste. You too. Bye-bye.
Namaste. Wonderful. First time caller for Borealis Black. Borealis joined us, I'm pretty sure, began her stead here in January. Already became a member of the community of devoted light and has watched the benefits roll in. You see how open she was to the teachings, how it made immediate sense. Not like the other callers, especially in the first half of this show tonight, it was dog shit. Listen, this is me telling you exactly how it is. It wasn't my fault that it was bad. I brought the heat. I brought the goods. I brought that X factor. I brought the tools of explorations. You fucked up. You did bad. You let me down. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
I mean, I feel like you're being rude about the first half of the show, because I feel like we laid, cripes. I feel like we laid some good foundation, and I'd also like to be a patron to, what was her name? Stupid Black? Leslie Black?
Borealis Black. Borealis Black is already in the community of devoted life.
She is?
Yeah.
Well, then I'd like to throw out another one.
So, hold on. So, what I'm hearing from you, Jen, is you are
How do you know it's me?
To sponsor someone tonight for...
I would like to sponsor.
Huh?
Absolutely. Yes, Leslie. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are we even going to decide? How are we even going to decide?
It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I need to have my pride. I stay over there. Don't tell them that it's me, Leslie.
Don't tell them that it's you?
Yep. Yeah. No, I went to be, what do they call that? I don't know.
An anonymous...
What is it when you hide yourself and you say, like, what?
Phil Z, bringing that sort of trademark vibe. Jen, how many homeless dicks did you suck today?
Okay, that's not me. It's not me. I am just a listener, and I am sending out light. Hey, that's what I'm doing.
I think we got the first person to ask was Flying Vita. Flying Vita has asked Jen.
Flying Vita, you shall have. That you shall have. I will sponsor her, but she needs to do good.
Namaste.
Wait, can I choose?
Let's figure out. Malevolus says, hold on one moment. Malevolus says, wisdom blooms with grace. Leslie's program, lessons shared, knowledge finds its place. Wonderful.
Okay, so if anybody knows anything, I hate haikus, so that's not going to win.
Well, that's Malevolus's whole thing, though.
Thank you, Malevolus.
You don't have to be a fan of it, but that's pretty I don't know if they hit their head or something, but that's just pretty much exactly how they communicate, almost exclusively.
Feel like, also, may I say, I don't think that all of the syllables are there, but I don't feel like counting.
Namaste. You know, that's a good note.
Namaste.
That's a good note. Stone Monster with a communal vision himself.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait to read this. Stone Monster with a perspective. Thank you, Stony. How much does Jen charge for sucking of things? Asking for a friend.
Wait, sucking of what?
Things. So it could be a
well, certainly nothing. I don't like that. I didn't like that. No.
You laughed.
Yeah. I am calling to be a patron of...
Flying, I think... Yeah. Flying Vita, if there's anybody else that would like to be in... I think Flying Vita just won it. Let's make this simple.
She did.
Flying Vita won. We're going to make this happen. I have no... We just got to think of how to make this happen.
I know.
We'll figure it out.
Oh my God, guess what? I bought you... You want to hear about it?
Yes, please.
Okay. I bought you a Lego bouquet, and I'm going to fucking put it together, Leslie. And then I'm going to send it to the P.O. box. I give no
How are you
thought.
going to get it here in one piece? Won't Legos fall apart?
Duh. It's going to be the worst present.
I love that. I love that.
Deal.
I love that sense. I love that. Absolutely. Please, send me.
All right, Veda got it. I'll talk to you, Leslie, about how we passed payment,
We'll
and
figure that
she
out. I
wins.
don't know how Patreon works like that, but we'll figure it out. Fine.
Me neither.
You're
But she's
you're
in. She's a
getting the community
beacon.
Devoted light. Either tonight
Yeah,
or tomorrow.
duh.
We'll figure it out.
Yep. Yeah. Whoop whoop.
Final question for you,
Hey.
though, from Phil Z.
Oh.
Jen, if you were
Okay.
an expert, would you be an expert in caressing genitals or breathing?
All right. I feel like he didn't bring up any old people in that joke, so we can start there. And I definitely have trouble breathing. I don't know why he always brings that up.
You know, that question is wild to me.
It's all over the place. Like, ask me about sucking old men's dicks and ask me about breathing. That's two questions. So he needs to have two communal questions.
Well, we'll see.
Hey,
And
Leslie?
what's your answer, just off the cuff?
And off the cuff is like, I can breathe when I suck dick. That's what I know.
Well, that's that. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that case closed on
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Jen. So listen, we'll figure this out.
Running
out.
people
We've got
over
time
should
for a
be a
couple
mystery
more calls. What?
if you're on CBD.
Zeta, you win! I'm
Zeta,
waving
you
at
win.
you.
You're getting in. You're getting taken care of. Mama Jen's taking
Yeah.
care of you.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
my
David!
God,
Oh, God,
yes,
David, my bird just bit my face, bro.
Your what?
Shit. David, the parrot, my bird, he just bit my face.
Parrots are brutal. That's a brutal bite.
I know. Ugh. I kind of want to hit him. I want to hit him.
Well, go do
Where
it.
is
Go
he?
swing on your bird, and call us
Yeah.
back and let us know how it goes. Okay.
I love you. Namaste.
Love you too, Jen. Namaste to you as well.
Winning Vida.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Wonderful. Very exciting. Extremely generous of Genomatic to sponsor Flying Veda, the newest inductee in the community of Devoted Light. She doesn't seem like a lizard person. Just honest, I just don't think she seems like a lizard person. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's Buck. I hope I fixed my 80s brick phone here.
What? I couldn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Did I fix the 80s brick phone?
It sounds a little bit clear. Are you yelling?
I am a little bit yelling.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think I notice when the volume goes down, I can hear you a little more clearly.
Oh, there we go. I don't know how to use this contraption, Leslie. It's from the 80s, man.
And you're not an
80s
expert.
satellite brick phone.
Namaste. Now, listen, go ahead and introduce yourself for the audience at a lower volume just so they can hear you.
Well, it's Steve Buck Lake, man. Longtime follower of this little cult we have here, and I love it, you know.
Of course you do. Of course you do. And to watch, the progress that's taken place in your life since beginning your residency here at Explorations has been nothing short of awe-inspiring, if I could put it just bluntly.
Yeah, I mean, when I found you, Leslie, I had just gotten my ass beaten by my landlord. He had jerked himself on my car. It was an experience, man. And if I did not find you, I'd be lost, man.
Speak on that. Continue. What would it most likely look like had you not found Explorations when you did?
Well, I've never been a guy to go for the junk, like the heroin or whatnot. I would have done it, just because I was trying to escape that pain. And instead of doing heroin, I found Leslie.
Seventh Dragon Ball with a communal vision. I wouldn't call it a cult, more of a gathering of like-minded, mentally constrained searchers of light. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm just I don't know. I'm a little silent on that one.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Some people feel comfortable with the word cult. Some people don't. I would love to debate someone publicly as to whether this is a cult. What's the definition of a cult? How do you know you're in a cult? How do you know for sure you're in a cult? Because along with the theme of no experts, no answers, ultimately what we're talking about is the definition of reality. How do we establish reality? Shared or internal? Do
I'll
we
put it this way.
rely on experts? Have we watched them shit the bed enough to know that we can't? It is hard to think when you have been huffing glue, it is okay, no answer needed. So 7th Dragon Ball has been huffing glue.
I mean, that's low, man. I think that's worse than heroin, man.
Huffing glue?
Heroin has a little class to it, at least, if you're a heroin user.
You know what I think is more alarming than heroin or even meth, even though it's not, arguably not as damaging in the immediate? Huffing computer duster.
Oh, yeah, man. That stuff can kill you.
It just looks sadder.
Can I tell you something? I used to live in the most self-centered city in the world, L.A.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be driving around, and there'd be people huffing balloons as they're driving.
And what's in those balloons, do you think?
The same stuff, the funny gas that's in the air duster.
So they're huffing nitrous, huffing whippets in the car.
Yeah, it's a little dangerous, man.
Dangerous, yes. I understand the allure of that because it's such a retarded drug to do. Dangerous, certainly. Fun?
Maybe a little fun.
Maybe a little fun. I've never driven and done whippets, but indeed a fun.
I've driven on the LSD before.
And how was that?
So, I took some stuff and I thought it wasn't kicking in, man. I thought I got ripped off. And then I had to go pick up Jim Bob from the liquor store. And,
Malevolous with a communal vision, ingests, laughter flows. Nitrous from a clown's behind, comic high, bizarre.
That's beautiful words right there.
Yeah, that's our resident poet, really bringing the heat tonight.
Can I ask you something, Leslie?
Please.
I want to ask you about a topic, man.
Please,
and a lot of people might be telling you that you are one of these people that you know what? Everything we see on the internet is fake and we're all AI. Like all these people in chats and on the social media, that you're an AI program. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, man, so I lost my voice there.
So you're asking a question of whether
way?
I'm AI, everyone in chat is AI, everything is AI.
Yeah. There's like a conspiracy theory, and if you look down this rabbit hole, it's kind of big, man. Things are plausible,
it is an interesting one. I've looked at it. Some people in chat saying I'm AI. Now, what I would say. Listen, I think that this question of whether we're AI is fun. I think it's a fun one. It's a fun little game.
I think I might be AI, man.
We get to get our dicks a little hard about, whether reality is reality. Communal vision from Phil Z. Buck, are you an AI caller? Your accent totes sounds AI. Also, you said you're from Chicago. It doesn't make sense.
Well, this ain't Buck's. Buck's a character, man. Why you gotta ruin the facade, man?
No, I don't think we're AI. Clinton Butler. Namaste to you. Blessings to Clinton Butler on this evening of evenings. Old-time friend and long-time explorer Clinton Butler. Namaste to you, Clinton. Blessings to you I give you this eve, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. 4 easy steps: relax, question, express, and explore. Find those on the channel points and guide your individual and our collective exploration. Namaste to you, Clinton. Bless you. Bless you. I wish I could hold you like a little baby right now.
So, I don't think you're AI either, Leslie. I put you up there with, where most people put God.
Or
you know,
what?
I replaced God with Leslie.
That is a very common move. A lot of people do that.
I mean, you're more intelligent. You know, this God fella they created, man, you know, he's not real, man, in the sense that you are, man, and he's not up to the hipness that you are, man. Like, you're hip and you're now. God's yesterday.
God's a child. God's weak. God is scared. God is incomplete. God would like us to believe that he is all-powerful, complete, not in need of the other, yet at the beginning of space and time, what did God do? Created the other, uncontent in just a sole existence, required an other, the evolution of form, setting forth steps that would doom the universe forever because the universe became the universe. And now to make it our problem?
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to clip this and kind of just listen back on it. God is a child, a spiteful, tantrum little child without a direction, and ultimately needs to, you know, he needs to just kind of chill the fuck out, but he's not gonna.
I know what you mean, man. He needs to go to a therapist or some shit, man.
Yeah.
But he's just not hip.
I would do therapy on God. Gladly.
God needs you, man.
Unfortunately.
I mean, everybody needs you, though, man. You're a very needed man, man.
Namaste. That is true. This is true. Welcome, Vivrance. Namaste to you. Blessings to you on this evening. It's great to have
man,
you.
it's why you had to start the program, you know?
What?
It's why I had to start this program,
Yeah.
so you can reach all of us. Like, you can reach millions of fucking viewers.
Listen, I love our time spent together, Buck. I do. I cherish it. I cherish the moments we get to spend together when you call. I need to ask you a question, though, okay?
Yeah.
Sort of question to bring our phone call, our time together, to an end for the time being.
But that's fine.
Now, tonight's theme.
Get that one call in tonight.
Tonight's theme, no experts, no answers. If there are no experts, then there are no answers. And if there are no answers, then there certainly are no experts.
Well, to touch base on that, the only expert there is you, man. But I get it. There is no expert.
I understand.
But if there were an expert, it's you.
Listen, I understand the very natural need for you to create an expert in me, and I will take that for now, but listen, I just want you to know, and everyone else to know, that in the future, there will come a time that I will reject you're putting me on this pulpit. You're making me this expert, because at some point you will need to deal with the fact there is no mommy, there is no daddy, there never will be. You can't crawl back into the womb, and you can't die soon enough. We have to deal with that basic reality.
Right, man. all of us are just trying to crawl back into our mom's womb, man. I can't even say it a proper vagina, you know?
Yeah, pussy, vagina, gash, yes.
Can I ask you something, though, Leslie?
Please.
All seriousness. Do you think we can get you to run for president? You're a lot better than all those other guys out there. The country needs a man like you, man. You're a man of the people.
Listen, I understand that. I understand that someone like me would bring a much needed change. However, my influence would be much better spent outside of the fetid cemetery of modern politics. If eventually I will reach a position of that authority, and they will try to kill me. They'll try to tear me down.
No, and that's where the AI come in. They're trying to watch us, man, and, you know, that's what I'm afraid of, man, because you're on to some revolutionary shit here, man, and if they catch on too soon, before the Leslie Tanner has time to get his powerful, power, we're going to lose it.
AI can't find its ass with both hands. AI is not a threat. I'm not worried about it. Try their best. But listen, I'll never become president, but I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate that vote of confidence that is meaningful to me, and I thank you for sharing that sentiment.
You're welcome, Leslie. You're just a natural-born leader, and a namaste to you, man. And I'm getting it. See, when I first called, I wasn't getting that.
I know, I was afraid. But I'm glad you found your way back here, Buck.
All right, Leslie. I'm glad to see you smiling with the biggest smile. It brightens my day, man. You have a great day.
And to you as well, Buck. Namaste to you. Have a wonderful evening.
You have a beautiful evening there, Leslie.
Wow. That was so fun. I love speaking to Buck. We have time for another caller tonight. This is going to be our final caller for the evening. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Oh, it's Sally Tsunami. I'm glad to talk to you, Leslie.
Oh, it's Sally Tsunami. Welcome back to the program, Sally. How are you?
It's been a minute, but man, I'm sure glad to hear your show tonight to knock you down a fucking peg.
To knock you down a peg?
Yeah, no, you, Leslie. No experts, no answers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what you fucking tell yourself in the mirror. I think you know that before you do any of your little program sessions, you go, no expert, no answer. You know what you are, and you come on here and you lie, and you parade around in your sweater neck, acting like you have a program that helps anybody. Listen to the last caller saying you're like God.
Listen, have you ever been in a position of this influence before, Sally Tsunami?
Two
have you ever had a child? How about that? Let's take it back a little bit. Do you have a child?
2 kids and a cat looking up to you. Crazy cat ladies calling in. No, I haven't been in that position.
Or have you ever been a babysitter even, or something? Have you ever had responsibility over people who look to you for guidance? Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, some kids in the sandbox. I've watched them.
Okay, so then you know the look in their face that they feel confident around your energy. They see the potential in listening to you. They understand you have more experience, and they give in a communal vision from Phil Z. Sally, how many babies have you aborted this week?
This week? Well, they put a limit on us now.
So what number? Can you give us a ballpark?
They put a limit on us now is my answer to that question.
Okay, so just they put a limit on it.
Less.
Not as many as you would like to.
The word is less.
Less. Okay. Okay, so listen to me. Listen, to look in the face of a child, to look in the face of somebody who feels that they need something critical from you that only you can provide.
Who thinks you're God and dare I even say our president? Dare I even say run for president?
Yes, exactly, right? It sounds ridiculous.
No expert. Yeah,
it sounds ridiculous.
I know. So you do look at yourself in the mirror. I knew this was the hidden code to your title. No expert, no answer. You go, no expert, no answer. I could see you doing it in the mirror going, no expert, no answer. And then
of course
you hit
I
the
do.
Go live button.
Of course I do. To feel the cold chill of no experts, if I could feel that cold chill down my spine before I begin, you can't ask for more than that out of a leader. Namaste. Cheer 100, Leslie's milk shower, laughter, rains, and creamy waves nourished by delight.
The light. It's been a little dull. Been a little dull.
Sorry, Tsunami. How much of the program have you watched tonight?
Oh, I heard this shit show, so I had to call in.
Yeah, it's been a shit show. It's been largely a mess tonight.
I've held my tongue, Leslie. Remember, let's not forget, people, this is the man who thought Salisbury steak was meatloaf.
Sorry, Tsunami, you got a fucking mouth on you tonight.
You remember that, Leslie? You thought a fucking Salisbury steak dinner and you took 3 hours to eat it and you chopped it up into the smallest pieces like you try to chop up your guru wisdom in the smallest pieces to feed it to your baby birds.
You're angry tonight.
Your
and I like to hear
bird
this.
brains.
I won't let you come at me about the Salisbury steak meatloaf thing because it was meatloaf.
That's a lie. It's like
it wasn't a lie. I bought it and on the package it said meatloaf.
You gotta get out of the Dollar Tree, sir. You gotta walk around to a actual grocery store.
I did. I went to a real grocery store.
Oh, would you get on your bike and go there? Oh, would you hop on and ride on down to the grocery store?
Maybe I did.
Maybe
I did. You know, this is a massive cry for help from you, Sally Tsunami, and I'll tango with you. I'll enter the octagon with you. We can chit-chat and talk shit all night long, all right? Because that's what you need. You can't ask for what you really want. You can't tell me what it's really like to be Sally Tsunami right now. So you bring this vitriol, you bring the barbs, you bring the performance of someone tough. It feels good to get on here and bully around, right? Communal Vision from Phil Z. Hey, Sally, why are you such a baby? Try raising a baby and actually feeding someone.
Oh, because I'm a woman? Oh.
Yeah, because you're a woman.
Oh. Why don't you all adopt children yourselves before you try to talk to me about anything?
I'm not adopting shit.
Because you're the baby.
I'm not a baby. I'm a full man.
I've seen you drink out of a baby bottle. I have a photo shot to prove it.
Post it. Post it or shut the fuck up.
I'll post it on X.
Yeah. Post it anywhere.
Where I'm
Twitter,
not censored.
Discord. I'll find it.
I'm not censored on those channels. You censor me here, Leslie.
Listen, you do whatever you need to do. Borealis Black with Communal Vision. Hold on. I understand your reluctance to dip yourself in the stain of politics, but maybe we're thinking too small here. Perhaps what is needed is to launch or usurp a whole new party with this movement and really take it forward.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Don't you? This guy here, he's got plans for that. Don't let his idiot face fool you. He's on his way. Leslie's got plans. So I had to call in and call him out. I'm trying to knock this thing down from the ground up. I'm trying to nip this shit in the bud.
Good luck, retard. Never going to happen. Stone Monster with the Communal Vision.
Yes.
Sally is just pissed because she couldn't get no baby gravy this week. Just cork it up for a few weeks, sugar.
Baby gravy, cork it up. What were we in the kitchen having sex? What's happening?
Something like that. Now listen to me right now, Sally Tsunami. Again, like I said before, I'm willing to go. I'll go tit for tat for you all night. But I want you to know that I see that you're in pain tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna lose every time, like you have every time, like you will.
No, I can't lose. It's impossible to lose. I've already lost. I lose every day.
No expert, no answer. No woman, no cry.
no experts, no answers. Listen, this isn't necessarily a declaration that should make people feel good.
You know, maybe if you wrote a book, Leslie, if you had a fucking book you could hand me, no, you just stick to your fancy gadgets, and then you have the audacity to talk about AI like that's not going to be your best friend in your little revolution.
I make videos. Not that you can afford to know because you're not in the community of devoted light.
Oh, I can afford. I might be in there right now, motherfucker. You
You're
have no
not.
idea.
You're fucking not.
You have no idea.
You're
Oh,
not.
what, you
Okay,
got
what
your-
was the last video I posted?
You have no idea. You
Yes, I do.
have no idea what I'm cooking up over here.
You're not in the community
I'm
of devoted light. You're
I'm
a joke.
taking you down from the ground up.
You're a joke. You're pathetic.
Okay. Well, it's been a long time since I talked to you. I hope it's not too long. Maybe it'll be soon. You have no idea.
I
So-
don't. I can't wait to speak to you already again. This has been real
Yeah,
fun.
all right. Take care.
Namaste,
Idiot.
Sally. Get published, Sally, then we'll talk. Who do you think you are? Sally Jesse Raphael from Phil Z. Namaste. Wow. Now that was cool. That was fucking very cool. Thank you so much. Now, Sally, as much as a stinky little fart shit vibe that you brought to the end of the program, honestly, I'm so glad somebody called and shook it up, projected onto me. You can project whatever you want. I'm a therapist. Crucified Scoob, namaste to you. Blessings to you. Psyduck with a gun, namaste to you. Jacob for the 42 bits and a namaste. Thank you so much. Blessings to you on this evening. I cherish you all. Namaste. What a gorgeous night. Now listen, as we close out tonight, and I'm not going to say it was a good exploration. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say because it wasn't. All right? But did we get some stuff done? Yes. Did we have some fun? Yes. Namaste. Communal vision coming from Stone Monster. Sally just needs her titties rubbed. That mouth has got to be chubbed up. Can we name our baby gazillionaire? Caller, that was our final caller for the evening. Can I help you real fast?
Yeah, you're a final caller. That's what I'm just calling in to tell that you're a final caller.
I can't be a final caller. This is my program.
Yes, you're the final caller. I hate you.
I hate you. Okay, great, cool. Now you guys have been a fucking handful tonight. I'm not gonna lie. This has been. I brought the heat. I brought the real truth, the real shit tonight. I brought the absolute, really cool, important truth that you all needed. June Oglow, namaste to you. KMM Green 5, namaste to you. Welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening of evenings. We'll be back Saturday. Yes, that's right. We're going to do a vibration Saturday. Lord, if I cancel, that's always a possibility. But we're going to do it. I'm feeling good. We're going to do a vibration Saturday at 9. Saturday at 9. I'll post about it in the Discord. Also, tweet about it. Follow me on all that shit. Namaste to you. Community of devoted light for you if you need additional tools, if you need additional support, if you're ready to level up finally to that next level, the community of devoted light at patreon.com. Type ! Final journey to begin your final journey and be greeted with instructions on how to do that. Namaste to you. But guys, again, like I said, I'm not going to say this was good. And you need to sit with that. You need to sit with that. Go off, Kings. Namaste to you and bless you. You all need to sit with that. This was a substandard stream. Okay? I'm not going to tell you that your poo-poo smells good. The program works, though. Whether it was good, whether it was bad. Namaste. Creamy Goodness saying, I just shared your show. Chrome Chomsky, namaste to you. Blessings to you. Viverous hitting us with that sub. Namaste. Be generous beyond words. Generous beyond words to you, Vibrance. Namaste to you. Blessings. Namaste. Whether good, whether bad, whether enjoyable, whether utterly miserable, the program works. And sometimes it especially means it's working if it's miserable. Our miserable minds gravitate towards misery, index that misery, hold on to the misery more than any sort of pleasure, certainly. And in so doing, that is where we know the true meat on the bones is. In the program, as the path unfurls through the chakric energy vibrations continuing in this world and the next, as the future continually spools, leaving a wake of destruction, fetid destruction, fetid, flaccid destruction behind us. Namaste. Blessings to each and every single one of you. Is the Luke man on? We're going to get a rule raid together, but we'll be back Saturday. Saturday at 8. Also, I just wanted to point out that Creamy Goodness says I just shared your show about 30 times. I'm probably going to get banned from 20 Twitter sites, but that's fine. Fuck Twitter, it's terrible. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Write to me in my P.O. Box. Namaste. Blessings to you. Let's go say, oh, Floppy Jimmy's on. Let's go see what's up, Floppy Jimmy. Floppy Jimmy, is this his first night back since the subathon? I just haven't seen him. Cancel. Watch. Live. Stream manager. Raid. Floppy is Floppy Jimmy. Okay. This is, man. Twitch. Everything fucking. The app can be a real pain in the butt. I'll tell you what. Namaste. We'll be back Saturday though, guys. So to remind you how the vibrations work, if you want to put a video up, it's a media share. If you want to be on the playlist, throw it in the vibrations channel on the Discord server. That's totally free. However, if you want to throw a video on while we're moving, it's a name your own donation kind of game, all right? That's how it works. If you want to do the free one, do it now or tomorrow or Saturday. Blessings to you. Let's go raid Floppy fucking Jimmy. Floppy James. Floppy James. Unfirm James. Let's go. Guys, we'll be back Saturday night. Not a good one tonight. Not a good one tonight, but very fun. Let's get the credits rolling. I want to thank my moderators. I want to thank my community of devoted light. Blessings to you tonight. I love you, Dishman. I love you, Hypocritomatic. Namaste. One last vision. Everyone go boof a bottle of Champ. No big deal. That's from Phil Z. Blessings. Blessings to all of you. Let's take this energy. Let's take this energy over to the situation over at, I'm going to be adding some names. Flying Beta, welcome to the community of devoted light. Let's take this fucking energy over to Floppy Jimmy. We'll be back Saturday, 9 p.m. It'll be in the Discord. Let's fucking go! A couple seconds left. Namaste. See you guys very soon. Terrible job tonight. Those at YouTube and Kick, I was only talking about Twitch. You guys fucking rock.
We do have another prediction going.
YouTube and Kick, you guys fucking serve. Massive hunt tonight. Thank you so much.